Imagine waking up every morning feeling a deep sense of peace, an unshakable certainty that everything you desire is already on its way to you. Sounds like a distant dream? Well, today I'm going to reveal how science has proven that your state of inner peace is the master key to manifesting absolutely everything in your life. Dr. Joe Dispenza, after decades of research combining neuroscience and quantum physics, discovered something revolutionary. Ordinary people are manifesting miraculous healings, extraordinary relationships, and financial abundance not by constantly struggling, but by uncovering the secret of inner calm. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how nothing seems to go right when you're anxious and stressed? It's no coincidence. Your cells literally vibrate at a different frequency when you're at peace versus when you're agitated. And that frequency is exactly what determines what you attract into your life. Our mind is like a quantum magnet. It attracts experiences that match our dominant emotional state. The problem is that 95% of people are stuck in a vicious cycle of anxious thoughts, unconsciously blocking the very manifestations they desire. But here's the good news. Just as you can train your muscles at the gym, you can train your brain to remain in a state of calm and mental clarity. And when you master this, something extraordinary happens. The universe begins to conspire in your favor. A striking example is Maria, a businesswoman who was on the brink of bankruptcy. She tried everything, working longer hours, doing more marketing, frantically chasing new clients. Nothing worked. Until she discovered the method I'm going to teach you today. In just 6 months, not only did she recover her business, but she tripled her revenue. The most surprising part? She now works fewer hours than before. The secret isn't in doing more, but in being more. And that's exactly what you'll learn today. Your brain is constantly emitting electromagnetic signals that interact with the quantum field around you. When you're anxious, these signals are chaotic and disorganized. It's like trying to tune into a radio with interference. The message gets distorted. But when you achieve a state of inner calm, your signals become coherent and powerful. Modern neuroscience has proven that our mental state isn't just an abstract set of thoughts. It has a real biological signature. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that literally alter your brain and cellular chemistry. In this state, it's biologically impossible to manifest your deepest desires. On the other hand, when you learn to maintain inner calm, your body starts producing serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin, the neurotransmitters of manifestation. It's like flipping a switch that activates your natural power of attraction. The real problem is that most people are stuck in a self-perpetuating cycle of worry. It's like being on a treadmill, running but going nowhere. You worry about money. That worry generates stress. The stress blocks your creativity and mental clarity, which in turn makes it harder for financial opportunities to come your way. Imagine your brain as a garden. Every anxious thought is like a weed that steals nutrients from the flowers you want to grow. The good news? You can replant this garden. And the method is surprisingly simple. Carlos was a professional who lived on an emotional roller coaster. He oscillated between moments of extreme motivation and periods of paralyzing anxiety. His results were equally unstable. After learning the techniques I'm about to share, he discovered that the secret wasn't in alternating between peaks and valleys, but in maintaining a constant state of calm alertness. The science of calm isn't just spiritual theory, it's pure quantum physics. When you enter the alpha brain state, that relaxed but alert state, your brain waves begin to operate at a frequency between 8 and 12 hertz. It's exactly at this frequency that your brain becomes a superconductor of manifestations. Think of a lake. When it's agitated, you can't see the bottom. But when the water is calm, you see with crystal clarity. Your mind works exactly like that. The mental clarity that comes with inner calm allows you to recognize opportunities that were always there, but that stress was preventing you from seeing. A powerful technique Dr. Dispenza teaches is coherent breathing. Inhale for 5 seconds, hold for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds. This specific rhythm synchronizes your heart and brain, creating what scientists call heart coherence. It's like perfectly tuning a radio station. Suddenly the message becomes clear. But here's the secret few know. It's not enough to practice this breathing occasionally. The key is to create a new neural pattern. When you practice consistently, your brain literally begins to reorganize itself, a process called neuroplasticity. It's like creating a new neural highway for manifestation. Anna discovered this in the most surprising way. After years of trying to expand her business through aggressive marketing and sales strategies, she decided to try a different approach. She began dedicating 20 minutes every morning to entering this state of calm alertness. Instead of frantically planning, she learned to visualize her goals from this place of inner peace. The result? In 3 months, opportunities began to appear as if by magic. People started reaching out to her spontaneously. Lucrative partnerships materialized effortlessly. Her revenue doubled, while her stress levels halved. The state of receptivity is like an antenna perfectly tuned to the quantum field. When you're calm, your body enters a state scientists call coherence. It's in this moment that true magic happens. I'll teach you now a revolutionary technique Dr. Dispenza developed. It's called the space of now. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the weight of your body. Observe your breath without trying to change it. Now, imagine that every worry about the future is like a cloud passing in the sky. You see them, but you don't cling to them. Sandra, an executive from Sao Paulo, used this technique for just 10 minutes before every important meeting. The result? Her presentations became more impactful, her negotiations more successful, not because she tried harder, but because she was operating from a place of clarity and personal power. Here's something that will change your perspective. Your body doesn't know the difference between a real experience and one vividly imagined. When you visualize your goal from a state of deep calm, your body already begins to produce the same chemicals it would if the goal had already been achieved. It's like programming your internal GPS. When you're anxious, it's like typing a destination with trembling hands. You might end up entering the wrong address. But when you're calm, you program the destination with precision, and your subconscious works tirelessly to get you there. Dr. Dispenza documented impressive cases of people healing diseases considered incurable using these techniques. Why? Because when you calm your mind, your body enters a state of self-healing and regeneration. The same principle applies to manifesting any desire. Pedro was an artist struggling to make a living from his art. He spent hours every day worrying about bills and marketing. After learning to enter what we call the creative alpha state, something extraordinary happened. His paintings began to flow with a different energy. Collectors started noticing. Within a year, his art was being exhibited in international galleries. Here's a profound truth. The universe doesn't respond to your desires. It responds to your vibrational state. It's like a cosmic dance. When you're at peace, you're perfectly aligned with the rhythm of the universe. Anticipatory gratitude is a powerful tool in this process. It's not just about being grateful for what you already have. It's about feeling gratitude for what's coming as if it's already here. This creates an electromagnetic field so powerful that it literally accelerates the manifestation process. Regina applied this principle to her relationship. Instead of worrying about finding the ideal partner, she began feeling gratitude for the wonderful love she knew was coming. 3 months later, she met someone who seemed to have stepped right out of her visualizations. Most people make a crucial mistake when trying to manifest their desires. They confuse frantic action with real progress. It's like trying to force a flower to grow by pulling its petals. You just end up damaging the natural process. Dr. Dispenza discovered through extensive brain scan research that there's a specific mental state where manifestation happens almost automatically. It's a state where your brain waves shift from beta, state of stress and anxiety, to alpha theta, state of creative power. Let's do a practical exercise now. Imagine a super powerful radio antenna inside your brain. When you're stressed, this antenna gets distorted, sending and receiving confused signals. But when you calm your mind, the antenna aligns perfectly, tuning into the exact frequency of your manifestations. Roberto was a businessman who was always racing against time. Meetings, deadlines, pressures. His day was an endless marathon. His results? Mediocre at best. Then he learned something revolutionary, the art of the conscious pause. Every time, He felt anxiety rising. He practiced what we call the quantum reset. 3 deep breaths, focusing on the heart area. This simple 30-second ritual literally reorganizes your neural and energetic patterns. Here's the most fascinating part. Brain imaging studies show that when you maintain a state of calm for at least 10 minutes, your brain starts producing theta waves. The same waves present in Zen masters during deep meditation. It's in this state that you become what quantum physicists call a quantum observer, someone capable of directly influencing reality through focused consciousness. It's not pseudoscience, it's advanced quantum physics applied to your daily life. Lucia, a marketing professional, implemented this practice before creating her campaigns. The result? Her ideas began to flow with impressive clarity. Her campaign started generating 3 times the results with half the effort. There's a concept in quantum physics called the field of possibilities. When you're anxious, you collapse this field into its worst probabilities. But when you maintain inner calm, you naturally select the best possibilities available. It's like having a superpower that was dormant within you. Calm isn't just a pleasant emotional state. It's an extraordinarily powerful creative force. When you master this force, your manifestations begin to happen with surprising speed and precision. Now I'll reveal the exact process of conscious manifestation that Dr. Dispenza teaches in his most exclusive workshops. It's a method that combines scientific precision with spiritual power. When you enter the alpha state through inner calm, your brain becomes like a blank canvas, ready to be programmed with your deepest intentions. It's in this moment that creative visualization becomes an incredibly powerful manifestation tool. Fernanda used this technique to completely transform her financial life. Every morning, she dedicated 20 minutes to entering this alpha state. But here's the difference. Instead of just visualizing money, she created the visceral feeling of financial security in every cell of her body. Within 6 months, her income opportunities tripled. The key is understanding that your subconscious doesn't differentiate between vivid imagination and reality. When you visualize your goal from this state of deep calm, your body already begins to produce the neurotransmitters of achievement. It's like creating a memory of the future. Think of your subconscious as a fertile garden. Every conscious visualization is like planting a seed in this garden. Inner calm is like the water and sun that allow these seeds to bloom naturally. One of the most impressive cases Dr. Dispenza documented was of an athlete who improved his performance by 40% without additional physical training. How? By dedicating 30 minutes daily to visualization in the alpha state. His brain literally created new neural connections as if he were physically training. Anticipatory gratitude is the final catalyst in this process. It's not just feeling gratitude for what you already have. It's feeling genuine gratitude for what you're manifesting, as if it's already present in your life. It's like creating an irresistible magnetic field that accelerates your manifestations. Here's the complete process you can start applying today. Enter the state of calm through conscious breathing. Allow your brain to naturally enter alpha waves. 3. Visualize your goal with all sensory details. 4. Feel the emotions as if you've already achieved it. 5. Cultivate deep gratitude for this achievement. Let go completely and trust the process. Mariana, a digital entrepreneur, followed this protocol for 90 consecutive days. The result? Not only did she hit her financial goals, she exceeded them by 300%. Even more impressive, she reported that the process was practically effortless. This is the true key to powerful manifestations. It's not about struggling or forcing, it's about allowing. When you maintain this state of inner calm, you become a pure channel for the abundance of the universe to flow through you. Dr. Dispenza always emphasizes, your task isn't to figure out how your manifestations will happen. Your only task is to maintain the correct vibrational state through inner calm. The how is the job of the quantum field. You already possess all the power needed to create the life of your dreams. The only thing missing was understanding how to access this power through inner calm. Now you know exactly how to do it. Remember, the universe doesn't respond to your desperate desires. It responds to your state of being. Maintain inner calm. Practice these techniques daily, and watch as your reality begins to transform in ways you never imagined possible. This is the true secret of master manifestors. They don't fight against reality. They maintain an internal state so powerful that reality has no choice but to reorganize around them. From today, you have a choice. Continue in the old pattern of anxiety and struggle, or embrace this new path of manifestation through inner calm. The decision is yours and the moment is now.